Once upon a time, in a distant, quiet village where everyone knows each other and lived in harmony, there lived a woman named Yemi. She was different from most people. Yemi always kept to herself and was not cooperative with the other villagers. This made most of the women in the village gossip about her. But Yemi didn't mind. She loved herself as she was, and more than anything, she loved to cook. Yemi had a dream of opening her own little restaurant where she could cook all day and feed people delicious meals. One day, Yemi left the village where she lived and moved to a small village where she could start afresh. She found a nice spot, built a small hut with her own hands, and right in front of the hut, she placed some wooden tables and chairs. The hut didn't look fancy, but Yemi knew it would soon be filled with customers because she believed in her cooking skills. Yemi started cooking every day. Her food smelled so good that even people passing by would stop and sniff the air with their mouths watering. She cooked all kinds of dishes, spicy stews, sweet jollof rice, and grilled meats of different kinds. The smell alone made people's stomachs growl. The villagers couldn't resist her food. Soon, people from all around the village came to sit at Yemi's tables, eager to eat her food. Because of the volume of sales she made daily, this made Yemi become very wealthy. After some time, Yemi started employing young girls to help her with her cooking and serving her customers. Some of the families in the village were poor and could not even afford a day's meal. So they were happy to know that Yemi was employing their children to work for her while she paid them their salary at month's end, and they also got to eat free lunch every day. But what no one knew was that Yemi had a secret. Her food didn't taste good just because of her skills. Yemi had a magic power, a power she kept hidden from everyone. Long ago, when Yemi was just a baby, her grandmother had secretly initiated her into a cult, a snake cult. This cult gave her magical powers through a special large pot that was hidden in a dark room at the back of her hut. The magic from this pot made her food taste delicious, even though in reality it wasn't very good. But no one knew this except for Yemi. Because of the magic, Yemi's restaurant became the most popular place in the entire village. People would come from near and far just to get a taste of her food. The villagers would sit at her tables, laughing and chatting.
Yemi's food is so good, I can't even eat my wife's cooking anymore. Ha 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 ha. There is a legend about Yemi's food. If you wash your hands after eating and rub them on your legs, no matter where you are, your legs will bring you back when she's cooking again.
Everyone laughed. But deep down, they knew they would always come back for more. They always left satisfied and full. But not everyone was happy about Yemi's success. In the same village, there was another woman named Tola. Tola also ran a small food business before Yemi arrived. She had been doing well until Yemi came along. But after Yemi started cooking, no one came to eat at Tola's place anymore. Her little restaurant, which used to be filled with customers, now sat empty. No matter how hard Tola tried, no one came to her anymore. They all went to Yemi's place. Tola was angry and jealous. She couldn't understand what Yemi was doing differently. I have been cooking for years, Tola thought, and I know my food is good, so why does everyone prefer Yemi's food? As days passed, Tola's frustration grew. She was losing customers, and soon she had to close her business. Her heart burned with jealousy every time she saw Yemi's hut filled with happy customers. She decided that she had to find out Yemi's secret no matter what. One day, Tola visited her sister-in-law to talk about the problem. I don't understand why no one comes to my place anymore, Tola complained. Her face filled with anger. Yemi's food is good, but it can't be that good. There must be something she's doing that I'm not. Tola's sister-in-law nodded, deep in thought. What if we send my daughter Bisi to work for Yemi? She suggested. Bisi is smart and sharp. She can find out Yemi's secret and tell us. Tola's eyes lit up at the idea. That's a brilliant plan. Bisi can go and learn everything Yemi does. Then I can do the same and get my customers back. Bisi, Tola's niece, was a bright young girl. She was known for being quick-witted and curious, always eager to learn new things. When her mother and aunt told her the plan, Bisi agreed right away. She was excited to go and work for Yemi, and she was even more excited to find out Yemi's secrets. The next day, Bisi went to Yemi's hut and knocked on the door. "Auntie Yemi, can I work for you? I want to help you cook," Bisi asked sweetly. Yemi smiled at Bisi. She was always looking for new girls to work for her because she had a hidden reason for hiring them. You see, Yemi didn't just want to help in the kitchen. She used her magic pot to steal the talents of the young girls who worked for her. Once she took their talents, the girls would feel weak and they would never succeed in life. But when Yemi saw Bisi, she hesitated for a moment. There was something different about this girl, something that Yemi couldn't quite put her finger on. Still, she decided to let Bisi work for her. "Of course, my dear," Yemi said. "Come and help me." Bisi started working for Yemi, and right away, she noticed how strange things were. No matter what Yemi cooked, it always tasted better than it looked. Bisi couldn't understand how something that looked so simple could taste so amazing. She started watching Yemi closely, trying to figure out if she had a secret trick. One afternoon, as Bisi was cleaning up the kitchen, she noticed a dark, mysterious room at the back of the hut. It was a small room with an old creaky door that was always closed. Bisi felt a strange feeling in her stomach whenever she looked at it. What could be in there, she wondered. Just as Bisi was about to peek inside the room, one of the girls working for Yemi quickly grabbed her arm. "Bisi, don't go in there," the girl warned, her eyes wide with fear. "That room is out of bounds. Auntie Yemi will be furious if she finds out you've been near it." Bisi quickly stepped away from the door, but she couldn't stop thinking about it. What is Auntie Yemi hiding in that room? She wondered. That night, she told her mother and Tola about the strange room. "There's something odd going on at Auntie Yemi's hut," Bisi said. "I don't know what it is, but I feel like that room is important." Tola nodded, her curiosity growing. "Keep an eye on her, Bisi. We need to know her secrets."